Greetings. Welcome to our continued adventures in the Outer Wilds. I made some progress last stream. Let's sync some data. I made some progress in the last stream, and after that stream, I made a little bit more progress. So offline, I made some progress I'm very excited about. I'm very excited to go back and show you guys what I found. And so what did I find? Well, let's go to Ash Twin. Let's go to the Ash Twin. So last stream, I had worked my way through the terrifying bramble and discovered the vessel and the broken warp core. And I was thinking at that time, one second. My thinking was that I would have to bring that back, have it repaired, take it back over to the vessel. Hi, Paladroon. Nice to see you. I have discovered some things of note. But mostly I've changed my thinking of what to do about the warp core. So I think that there's not enough time to actually go to the vessel, especially the way I play through the bramble. Thank you so much. Which is, at the snail's pace. I'm so cautious. I want to make sure that my crew gets out alive, not eaten by, it's all about my crew, not eaten by the anglerfish. But I have rethought my stance on repairing that warp core. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. I think what I'm supposed to do is find the working warp core and then take that over to the vessel. I feel like we're getting awfully close to the sun. Oh my gosh. Let's just give ourselves a little bit more room between us and our fiery demise. And so we'll engage now. I think I'm supposed to find the working warp core, which is installed in the chamber on Ash Twin, and then take that to the vessel and then type in the symbols that I've written down. So the coordinates for the eye, and so I think the end game is actually going to the eye, not necessarily stopping the unavoidable end of the universe. The other thing that I realized too while I was watching my VOD, it's just, I just need to all right, pay more attention to what I'm doing. Okay. That's how I was going to end that sentence. What was I saying? I barely escaped the pull of the sun. And I can't remember what my sentence was before that. I was talking about, one thing that I had failed to recognize is that the messages, let me get landed. Can we escape it a second time? Oh, man. Whoa, okay. So maybe the game doesn't want me to say what I've realized. Okay, let's try this again. Is that the messages that were on the vessel, thank you so much. I've gotten so much better. I've had a lot of 22 segment practices. My crew, of course, thinking this is not my crew, but the other people thinking this is my first outing, they're just amazed. They think I'm just a natural at this, a born talent. But the other messages were being received from present day Nomai. Okay, let's match velocity, who were talking about that vessel. It had disappeared so long ago that it was sort of a legend, sort of a, what do I think? Can I make this? Maybe? Yeah? Right in the path? Okay, let's do it. So they were talking about Escal's vessel, clearly identified by Felix in the SOS that was sent out, as this is Escal's vessel, and then the other wall was messages that were being received from later Nomai, from generations after Escal's vessel had disappeared. So I kind of realized there was something not right when I was reading it the first time when they were talking about Escal's vessel. But when I watched my VOD, I realized, oh, that is what has happened. They disappeared almost 300,000 years ago, 281,000 years ago, or whatever it was, when the ghost matter wiped them out. And now they've become sort of this legend. Okay, so, which I thought was really interesting. So they get together, every 10 years or whatever for a festival. But the other part of that, of course, is the universe is dying. This is the end of the universe. We just don't have a restaurant that we can go to. Right, yeah. It was, when I rewatched the VOD is when I thought, wait, they're talking about this vessel. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to hang out for a minute because I told you that I was going to go back to the Ash Twin Tower and take a look around, and I did. It's easy to not have that register, so people sort of miss it. Absolutely. I remember it caught my attention just when I was reading it, but of course I was like reading it, to read it so I could get it read before the sun came up, before the sun blew up. So, yeah, on the rewatch is when I put two and two together. So, and I had told you that I was going to go back to the Ash Twin Tower, take a look around, see what I could see before going back to get that broken warp core. So I did. Off stream, I went back to the Twin Tower 3 or 4 times, searched it. I can't find, at the time, I could not find anything. Like, there's no secret doors, hidden entrances, broken elevators, broken gravity elevators or anything leading into that tower. There's nothing that makes it different in that manner. So my thinking was that tower was misaligned, and that's why it's not working. So after I ascertained that there was nothing going on, I should pause. Let me see, what time is it? How much time do I have left? I have a few more cycles. After I ascertained that there was nothing, out of the ordinary that had been built around the base of the tower or, anything that I could see, I came back to the ship and I stood in front of the board and I reread all of the clues, and I just sat there with them, just staring at these clues like, okay, what is it really? Well, the Ember Twin is firing, and since the Ember Twin and the Ash Twin, and, the Ember Twin and the Ash Twin, they share a single warp point, so to speak, the alignment point, they share one, which is between the two planets. And so, since the Ember Twin is firing, and there is that 5-degree allowance, it didn't make any sense to me then that this tower would be so misaligned. Like, how misaligned would it have to be to not be firing, right? So I really started thinking about it, and I thought, what happens when I try to activate the Ash Twin? Well, I end up going to hide so I don't get sucked up into the sand. So really, my feet have never been on the warp pad when it would have been activated. All right? So I realized that I went back to the tower after I read all of this and realized, well, my feet have never actually been on that warp pad when that's been activated. So I went back to the Ash Twin. Let's start following this thing around too. And get to our tower. We don't want to run out of too much time. But we do have to wait till some sand empties so we can get to the warp pads. So I did go back to the warp pad, or to the tower, and just stood and looked at the room and realized, well, I've got this little telephone booth off to the side. I have a telephone booth sized space, right? Off to the side. Yeah, we should be over there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So of course I couldn't wait. I stood off to the side, waited for the sand to just barely, like it's left the room. It just has left the room. And I went and I stood on the warp pad, and I got warped to the core. Now, I didn't read anything. I didn't look at anything. I wanted to save that to share, with you and the other people who have been following my journey here. So I didn't read anything, but I was extremely thrilled. So here we are. And so that's what we're going to do. The very first thing we're going to do is go back there. And it's been really difficult for me to not go back there and read and explore everything. It was such a thrill. And really, I just felt cracking the code like that. And also, once I warped there, it occurred to me, oh my God, it's been this easy all along. Right. Oh man. Hi, Man Smith. Thank you for joining. It's good to see you. It has been really tough. It has been extremely difficult. I'm not a person who's known for being able to really hold out on, treats that I know are there waiting for me. It was difficult. It was. So I will admit I did walk around the walkway and then I warped back. I didn't do any reading. I didn't investigate all the nooks and crannies, nothing like that, because I did want to save that and share that with you guys. I mean, even though you've been there. All right, the next cycle it is. As soon as the sand goes by. Yeah, and it's been here all along. There's not like a gate on any of the things that you can accomplish, in the game. You can find the clues as you come across them and explore different routes. And it just kind of was, wow, I was making it so much harder than it had to be. So yeah, somewhere, I believe that, so right now I'm working with the theory that I'm going to be able to get an acting warp core, a working warp core. Move, sand, move! Did I wait too long? Oh no. I only have 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. I see. Everyone does. It's built to be that way. The cactus wasn't originally in the way of the door, but added to make it harder to stumble onto. I waited too long. After all this build-up. The anticipation. I know there's trees in there, so I'm not going to worry too much about the oxygen. The Nomai is there as an indicator to go in there, and that the bridge, and thus the alcove, can keep you from getting sucked up. Yeah. Yeah, after I realized that my feet had never really been on the warp pad when it would have been active, is when this alcove all of a sudden made more sense to me. Like it had a purpose, not just, as a place where they might have stored scrolls. Oh yeah, I agree. It is genius in how it's designed. And I agree with the other statement. Yeah, the game is. I love this game. I love that you can go into this game and not really know what you're supposed to be doing. You just get drawn into it, and wherever you go first, there's something intriguing, something to be investigated. Come on, sand. I'm running out of oxygen. This is going to be ridiculous. Oh, I will probably do the DLC, yes. I don't own it yet, but I can't imagine not playing the DLC after having such a great time playing this game. How am I messing this up? I'm so disappointed. Now I do have to go get some oxygen. This is really disappointing to me. I felt quite brilliant that I had figured that out, and now I don't understand why it didn't work. Of course. Oh, the ankles are fine. All right, let's get some air. I'm very... Did I just wait too long? What's going on? Okay, am I just being too chicken? I won't tell you, and then you can feel the joy all over again. Oh, shoot. Which tower am I at? No. So that's Brittle Hollow. Whoa. Well, my ankles are fine, but I did run into the door. Okay, alright. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'm running out of cycles. I wanted to get there early so I could have a lot of time to read, but we'll just come back. Alright, so I'm standing in the... I'm trying to think, like, what was I doing differently? I know I wasn't holding that warp core, so I know that's not, a thing. It's not a key or anything. It's not opening the door. What am I doing incorrectly? Okay, next time sleep at the camp. I'll hit the snooze. Okay. And here we are. It's better lit than I was expecting. I expected it to all be dark. I know, believe me. Yay! This is quite impressive. Look at that. Wow. 18 minutes, 27 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. I only have 4 minutes. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, and timber hearth memory statue. Okay. I'll admit I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping that we were going to find another person who actually was experiencing this. 4 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Yes. And then it will start again. What happened with the... Oh, I see. So here's the masks. So this is where we were standing when we see the projection room. This is all dark. And so one of the masks is receiving data from the probe tracking module, not another person. Okay, we need to find a projection stone. Why am I floating? Am I floating? This is an unactivated statue. And here we go. We have all this reading. Look at all this reading. Look at all this lore. Another, wow. Brittle Hollow, Timber Hearth, Giant's Deep. We have a lot of reading to do. We're gonna have to come back for a full cycle. All right, let's start with what's on the wall. This is amazing. Yarrow. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved. We will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin Project, powerful enough to send information back in time. Coleus. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. So they just didn't, okay. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Okay. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Ramey's hypothesis was true. Yarrow. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis, Cassava hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. Yarrow says, the important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. Maybe it's Avens. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon? There's somebody on that cannon? Or is Mallow part of the problem? There is somebody on that cannon. That had not occurred to me, that there might actually be a passenger on that orbital probe. Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. So I think we're in a success. We were in the success state. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. Oh wait, there can't be a passenger on that probe. They're dead. They're all dead by 280,000 years. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. I can hear the music, the sun music. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin Project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. But their Sun Station failed, so this is happening because of the natural end of the... These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. I just got serious goosebumps, you guys. Stop it. I think that looks like a black hole up there. Ooh, I do. All right. Let's go back and finish reading. All right. So I'm going to sleep for a few minutes, hit the snooze, and then go back to Ash Twin and finish exploring this space. All right. So there's a mask receiving data from the orbital probe every 22 minutes. Their plan didn't work, though. The next thing we read there was that the Sun Station didn't fire, and they were disappointed / kind of relieved. I mean, they weren't praying for it to fail, but I think it was it Cassava or Idea, one of them had argued against building it in the first place. Oh. Let's go take a nap. So if there is somebody on the probe, they had a great deal of concern for the people of this solar system and whatever species might evolve. Yeah, that in the mines even, they didn't want to mine too much ore. They wanted to leave some of that ore behind for evolving species, if any of the species would get to the point where they could mine the ore themselves and make something of it. So they didn't want to deplete the resources for their project. And we just heard that they're very environmentally aware. They relocated all the plants. They didn't just burn them or toss them aside or anything like that. So they relocated the plants they even dug up. Such an interesting conundrum they made for themselves. I agree. Because well, the supernova, of course, would wipe out the entire solar system. Sorry. Sorry. Did I? Oh! Let's just restart that. Sorry. Thank you. I thought you were talking to me personally, because I was like putting this together, because the supernova would, of course, destroy the entire solar system and all life contained in it. And yet they didn't want to do that. You know, they were very, aware of the value and fragility of life. So, all right, we'll hit the snooze. Thank you for saying that. But I'm guessing, too, that I see they were planning on stopping the supernova. Then once they had their coordinates, they could end the cycle and not have the next supernova be triggered by the Sun Station. But their Sun Station didn't work, and now we have a cycle that is not being ended. And really, I don't think it can be ended, because the whole universe is ending. There are supernovae everywhere. Although that is very sad to me. That is very sad to me. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wake up because I might need an extra minute to land successfully. You love this part coming up? Okay, cool. Good, good. All right, let's get back to Ash Twin. Get back to the core. It did look like a mini black hole in there. All right. Oh, I should mark this on my... Yeah, we're good. We'll just get aligned, and then we'll take over from the autopilot. So that was an adventure. I'm a terrible driver. I hope this ends on a good note with me having a perfect flight. All right, here we go again. Let's try that again. That was... Nope. Let's get over there. Come on. It's Brittle Hollow. Where's my twins? Oh. Coming around the sun. Can't tell. I think that's Ember Twin, actually, that I have focused on, but it'll be good. Yeah, it is. Let's do it. Oof. With a few more than 4 minutes to read through everything this time. Ah, the sun station didn't work. Our little friend. You're not getting away, Ash Twin. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'll take it. And we're near a pole, so the ship hopefully won't be sucked up. And where's our towers? Okay. There we go. Let's get up there. Ouch. Ouch, my ankles. All right. Yeah, just having the light dawneth, standing in here, looking at this room, realizing my feet have never actually been on that warp pad. The 5-degree variance makes sure that we have a few minutes, and then realizing that this little alcove had a specific purpose. Man, what a cool game. What a cool game. All right. Just gonna go out there a little bit sooner. Oh my gosh, it's very thrilling that it worked again. So I had been waiting just too long. 10 minutes, okay. So we have roughly 12 minutes to look at everything this time around. Yeah. Let's get to, where were we? Nope. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope, Raimi says. Idea, this is easier expressed than accomplished. This is easier said than done. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Okay, but they didn't do that because they died from the ghost matter. Yarrow says, we are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. Oh, this is the tragedy. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. So they didn't redesign the sun station. It does work. But only now at the end. I have a feeling that's going to activate something, but I want to read this other stuff first before I... Probably the warp... I'm thinking that's probably where the warp core is, and this is the way to open it, possibly. So we'll roll that ball down there. Let's read what it says right here first, and then I want to read this other stuff. Artificial gravity control. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So now I will have gravity here. Is that what it means? No, I just turned off the gravity. Oh, I see. I don't want to do that. We all know how great I am at gravity. No. Let's turn that back on, please. Thank you. All right, I want to go read. Let's read, and then we will fly up there. Float up there. Okay. Timber hearth. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Onio, Oweno. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. Oh, this is the same writing that was in the mines. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Obviously, there is no flaw, as it is working. All right, let's drop that. We may have read these on different planets. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. All right, Pi is beside herself. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. Yeah. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Relax, it works. All right, so we read that on Brittle Hollow. And so this other one, I'm guessing, for Giant's Deep. So they just packed a whole lot of related lore in here. Probably in case someone did stumble in here. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project, Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as if I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? So that we'll know it failed. If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Oh, so we could be in a fail and we don't have any way to... No, because no Nomai are around to detect it and fix it. Alright, I think that was everything. Just the Timber Hearth projection stone again? 1 second. I'm not sure I've actually ever seen the Timber Hearth. There we go. Projection. What a great piece of work. I like too that the Nomai made everything not... Okay, so this is the mines then. Okay, very cool. And let me take that out. They made everything beautiful as well as functional. I think that is awesome. Okay, that's the warp pad. We're not going to. All right, let's go play around with this. See what we can see here. All right. So before I play with the gravity, I'm going to do this. That's it. That's it right there. That is the warp core. Okay, so that opens that. And that's why we need to play with the gravity. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Ship log updated. Okay, so it will disable it. All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, so now we've done that, and now we're doing this. Let me put that away. It's beautiful. Don't get overexcited, Kim. Come on, you can do this. Just slow. How do I remove it? Will it just let me remove it? It will just let me remove it. And now everything is black. All right, and now I'm pretty sure I don't have enough time to do it this time, but I need to... Where do I need to go? I need to get to my ship and go to the Bramble. Don't panic. Hey, Arnarin. Arnarin, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Arnarin. And if it's a different pronunciation, you can try and type it in there in the chat. So I apologize if I'm not getting that correct. Yeah, don't panic. Thank you, Arnarin. Okay. Thank you so much. Don't panic. Is that the music? Shoot. Okay, well. Please don't let this be. Okay, where's my ship? All right. I'm still going to go through the motions because it's good practice. Oh God, get away from that. Get out of there. Where is my ship? Oh, there it is. If you die, that's it. No, no. Oh shit, you're right. Oh crap. I should have left it. I should have left it for another cycle. Don't panic. I'm panicked. Oh crap. Here, the sun is like gonna eat me alive. This is awful. This is awful. I should have left it. I should have left it. How did I not leave it? Oh my God. Why didn't I think of that? I'm hating life right now. I should have waited. The music is playing, for crying out loud. Oh, I was just gonna go through the motions and practice. If I get eaten by a fish, I will start crying. This is ridiculous. I can't believe it. I cannot believe I did not think of this. It is slightly different. It is slightly different. Oh God, this is awful. Wait, I don't know how to find the ship. I don't have it selected on my HUD. I suck at this. Okay, hold on. One sec. You can mark it in the ship log, yes. But I need to get out of my seat to do that. Okay, 1 second. Let me match velocity. Match velocity, please. Just don't draw me in there yet. Match velocity. And I'm going to the vessel. Mark it on the HUD. All right, thank you. Let's get back in my seat. Oh God. All right, this is horrible. This is horrible. I didn't even think this through. All right, okay. Let's just Let's move forward. Let's just go. We've got to get there now, don't we? Oh my effing God. The fate of the universe lies in my hands. What? It really does. All right, let's go. The vessel's marked on my HUD. I'm acting like I've never flown this ship before in my life. Come on, we've done this before. I've done this quite successfully, actually. Let's please get in there, Kim. I'm about to cry if I F this up. All right, let's go, please. Let's go, please. Let's just calm down. Let's just calm down. Thank you. Good luck with the fish. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't do it fast enough. I hate life right now. I got this close and I freaked out. I can't believe it. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee before I burst into tears. All right, well, yay. I don't seem to be able to exit out of the credits. So I'll just salute everybody who created such a fabulous game. Thank you. Just the sound of crickets. I guess I can. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I just let it run, but yeah, you're right. The back key. Does this mean I get to try again? You seriously have pressed all the buttons. I'm feeling quite defeated and really, seriously. Do I have the launch codes? But now you've read everything and you can just go straight for it. I'm going to doze for just a few minutes. I'm so very happy that this is the way that this turned out, because honestly, I'm also very proud of myself for not crying on stream, because I was seriously close to bursting into tears. Really seriously close. Set the vessel in your ship log when you get back to the ship. Thank you. Yes. Originally, they wanted to remove all progress if you died this way, but felt it was too cruel. Yeah, how many of their testers burst into tears because I would have been the one sobbing. Man. Okay. I was too excited. We are here for the whole range of emotions. You mean here in life or here in the game? Here in life, yes. That was one of the several special endings this game has, was failure. Oh, let me wake up. Wake up! Wake up, Neo. Wow, man. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to do is set it in my ship's log. You mean here in the stream? And we can also, I think, view some new entries. We did have a ship's log update that right here, the question mark is gone. Let's view it. I was too scared to remove the core. I did multiple tries to the vessel in my game. Oh, I see. Whereas I couldn't wait to get my grubby little paws on that thing. I totally forgot about the time limit. Oh my gosh. A hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep and Timber Hearth, respectively. I don't know how many times I died going to the vessel. 10, 20? With the fixed warp core, you mean? Or just in total? The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The Sun Station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. I knew that it would disable the Ash Twin project. I just didn't realize that would be the... I mean, I knew it would disable. I even think I said the words, oh, that will stop the supernova. I mean, stop the cycle. But for some reason, I didn't put it together that me removing that... I know all of that, and yet the consequence of the action of me doing it failed to dawn. All right, well, now I know. Let's mark this on the HUD. Let's mark it on the HUD. So while we're not passing any time, I'm going to take a sip of comforting coffee. You killed yourself when removing the core. Yep. Yep, exactly. All right, here's what I want to happen. I want to get to the Ash Twin warp tower, go to the core, turn off the gravity, grab the active, not active, well, the active the working warp core, warp back to the surface. Get in my ship, go to the Bramble, go to the vessel. Oh my God. This is a lot of steps. Go to the vessel, insert this warp core. Please just let me be able to match velocity on that thing. Thank you. And put in the coordinates. Oh, which I do have written down. I have it in scribbles. I didn't actually take a sip of my comforting coffee with its pumpkin spice creamer. Such a comforting blend. All right, let's do this. The vessel, all right. Buckle up. No? All right, let's go. It's fitting for the whole season. It is the spice blend of the season. The coordinates will be on screen when you need them as well. Oh, cool. All right. Thank you, developers. Oh, man. All right, we are headed to Ash Twin. What a letdown. What a letdown. I feel like... Right? You wrote them on a notepad too. Okay, cool. Great minds think alike. I feel like... I feel like I was running happily down the street with a bag full of Halloween candy that I had just worked for the last 3 hours, you know, by saying trick or treat and being adorable as hell in my Halloween costume, and people giving me extra candy because my costume was so great. And then I trip and fall, and the Halloween candy goes down the gutter. That's what that felt like to me. To go running out of there with the warp core in hand, just so delighted. All right, let's... There we are. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Fine, let's land and then we'll get a fresh start. This way, please. This way. You took a photo with your phone? Cool, cool. You had the same thoughts, but you were too scared to remove the core. Let's do it for real this time. So what did you do then? I mean, how did you end the game if you didn't take the core? Did you eventually take the core out, Anaran? I'm glad that the devs put them on screen for us. Okay, you took the core after multiple test runs. I see. Oh, I see. So you practiced. Man, so glad. I really thought I was gonna start crying. Oh my god. But who would blame me? Who would blame me, right? This is a very emotionally investing game. You just learn to love both species. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's do it. Oh, you were crying the run you took the core. Oh my gosh. And you're glad it happened because now I won't have that fear. Exactly. All right. Now I know I can go back to the previous save. This is why they put this here. Right? Did I land in the proper place? Or am I not in the proper place? Did I land outside? Okay. What's going on with the gravity? Did I land outside? I did. Damn it, here we go. Now we'll get over to the gravity. I can't believe this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Put that away. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. Wow, this is awesome. Thank you. I have effed up a very important jump, you know, and I feel like I'm wasting time. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. So, yep, I'm playing Outer Wilds, and I have made it basically to, yeah, I am stuck on the outside. Yeah, I'm being pushed around. All right, let's see how I can get over this. Here we go. All right, so I've made it basically to the... You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to try again. It is... I was finding it almost difficult. Plus, I'm a little bit distracted, and I want to welcome in my raiders. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Have made it to this huge conclusion, the big ending of the game, to the core of the Ash Twin. And so this is the final, basically this death run of the game. And you only get one chance to do this before you die. Yeah, it is. It is the end. Hopefully, I'm hoping that I work through it. The previous time, so what I'm having to do is I have to get to the Ash Twin and the Ash Twin Warp Tower, which is on the Ash Twin planet. Yeah, and throughout the entire game, actually I need to doze off for just a minute. Throughout the entire game, you're working in a 22-minute cycle, so I'm not the only one who gets used to having 22 minutes, and every time you die, you just come back and you get back in your ship and you go finish what it was you died doing the previous cycle. But this time, when you take this warp core out of the center of this special core that they've made, this special chamber, it ends the cycle. Like, you're holding the thing that has kept the cycle going. So if you die, thank you, the project. If you die, you don't get another chance. You have to go back to a previous save. It's not, you don't get to relive, you're not Groundhog Daying it. You just end the game and then you have to restart from a previous save. And so when I failed the first time because I ran out of there with that warp core of my grubby little fingers, I was so excited for that. Yeah, it was actually crushing. It was crushing because I took the warp core knowing it would end the cycle, but also for some reason not putting it together in my mind what that actually meant, that this meant I had one chance to make this right. And when I failed, it was pretty harsh. It was pretty emotional. I thought I was going to cry on screen. I was really close to crying on stream. On stream. And sat through the credits and then got to restart from a save. Looks like I'm just going to crash this time. Oh, shoot. Okay. We want to land kind of close to a... Never been a fan of the gameplay in Outer Wilds, Sigma says, but I like this one song from the game called Waiting for the Sun. Which one? Is that the one where the sun starts? Oh wait, we actually need to make sure that this is not in the path of the sand before we go anywhere. We want to not... We're in the path. I'm sure of it. There we go. Let's get out of the path. Now let's land so that we want our ship to be here at the end. Okay. Pro gamer move, using gravity to slow your ascent. I'm glad it came off that way. Oh, it was RimWorld. Oh, okay. It was RimWorld that music was in. Okay. So I was going to say, is that the song that plays right before the sun supernovas? It's your audio clue to getting that done. All right, there's my ship. And so what I want to happen... You'd be playing RimWorld right now if you weren't so invested in this. I feel flattered. I feel lucky that you're here. Thank you. I think this might be the final stream. So gamer, what were you playing tonight? Were you playing the Elden Ring, or the Skyrim. So this sand funnel is drawing all of the sand on this planet up into this planet. Elden Ring had a great run. Good, good. Yeah, you make that game look good. You make that game look like a lot of fun. Okay, so this is the tower for the sun station. That was quite the trip. And then the next towers are the ones that we want. I would be planning your tabletop RPG sesh. Which tabletop RGP do you play? All right. Now we're just gonna wait for the sand to come by. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gift subs. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Wow, awesome. That's wonderful. Thank you. Hugs to you as well. That's amazing. Thank you. That is awesome. Okay. All right, we'll do this loop. Just waiting for the sun. So we can't stand out here on this warp pad because the sand comes through here, and because the ceiling is broken, we get sucked up in the sand. All right. And so we need to hide out in this little alcove until just when the sand has passed. Yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I want to do a shout out for Game Rat. So let me type this in. So I'm going to just pause for a second. Do a shout out because that is just so awesome. Thank you so much. And Game Rat is one of my favorite streamers. I discovered her when she was playing. Thank you for the subscription. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. Let's do a quick shout out for you as well. Thank you so much. And you are one of my favorite streamers as well, Game Rat. I discovered Game Rat when she was playing Dragon Age, which is one of my most all-time favorite games. And it was so fun being part of her community that I just stuck around, and she has become part of my almost daily routine, basically. She streams twice a day. Once in the morning, she does indie games, and in the afternoon, she does bigger, like, AAA games. Okay, here we go. All right. And thank you for the follow as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take this opportunity to jump across here, which didn't work before. I landed off to the side. And I'm doing it again? Why is this so hard? I don't understand. Why is this hard? It has fake gravity right here. Why is that? This is bullshit. That's what this is. Why is this hard? You're in a small space and close to the core. I know, but I'm just going to meditate through this one again and start this loop again. Okay, so I'm thinking, I mean, this time, okay, I just won't jump across. To me, it looks like an easy jump to make. Is it because I'm becoming disconnected from the gravity and then the gravity's not pulling me down on the other side? If it's spinning like that and I become disconnected from the gravity, I mean, it should just spin under me and land. So that's how I was picturing it, is I would just kind of jump up, maybe over a little bit, and the whole thing spins, and then I'm, landing on the other side. It's rotating fast, so removing the friction is weird for the gravity. All right. Okay, so let's just doze off for a minute or two. Have a sip of pumpkin spice creamer coffee. Okay, you have to boost more than you think. It's doable, but not necessary. I think this time I'm just gonna run, well, walk as fast as my creature will walk. Walk as fast as my character will walk the other way. I just hate spending that time because I know getting through the bramble is a chore. That is terrifying. There's these huge anglerfish. You need to lurk? Okay, of course, of course. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the raid, of course. Absolutely, and thank you for leaving me on lurk while you go do other things. And enjoy the rest of your evening, and I need to wake up. I need to wake up now. All right, it is time consuming. Going through the bramble is very time consuming because I'm afraid of those freaking fish. All right, let's do this. Suit up. The vessel is still, oh, of course, we're back in the loop now. So I did not take the core this time. So we still have the vessel marked on our HUD. Let's get away from the surface of this planet. Where are my twins? There we go. All right, Ash Twin. Don't be difficult now. Don't misbehave. Don't take me into the sun, autopilot. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna chase Ash Twin. I am glad that if I die, did I just unlock myself? I did. That I just resave. I mean, that I just start from a save. Autopilot and Sun, lifelong partners. Yes, they heart each other. That, or maybe the autopilot keeps trying to introduce me to the Sun so we can get to know each other better. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? I think it's this. Oh wait, no, I didn't actually go into the sun. I'm going into the sun now because I stopped to type. I am a fool. Well, I'm so glad that I stopped to type that. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Here's all of my memories flashing before my eyes. Not very many of them. It's only like a minute of them. All right, this time I'm not going to stop to type anything. I preemptively typed that. At least it wasn't exactly. That gives me something new to be afraid of. Welcome to this part of the game. Thank you. I appreciate that warm welcome. All right. Man. It was the warmest of welcomes, actually. It was unintentional. I wish I could claim that it was intentional. All right. This is it, people. Run. Okay. We have to get the core. We have to go to the vessel. We have to install the core. We have to type in coordinates in a foreign language. This is it, people. Let's get over here. Let's get landed. Let's get over to the core, for crying out loud. You know, and we also have to save our ship. That's the other thing. It's like, we have to make sure our ship is not destroyed. Would one of you please in the chat type in ! add landing, because that was freaking perfect. It's perfectly positioned. It's not gonna get. I walked away from it. The ship is not damaged. It's perfectly positioned, so it will not be sucked up in the sand. Thank you. Thank you. I want credit. Praise me. Praise me. Okay. Now, where's our towers? It was, wasn't it? I agree. I'm very proud of that. All right. Please don't go to the other planet. It's just, yes, find the 2 towers, exactly. Can I see them from here? I'm not following this thing along its path. "88 meters from my mission." Oh my gosh. Surely a tower is being revealed. I slept for 4 minutes. There we go. There's the sun tower. All right. Here we go. If this goes the next cycle, I'm gonna get ahead of this thing and try to find these towers before it gets there. So as soon as I land, I'm gonna see if I can get ahead of that instead of following. I'm just such in the habit of following it to the towers that I need. But in this instance, I wanna see if I can get ahead of it and be waiting here a little bit sooner. Time is of the essence. There's so much to accomplish in this. I need to get that. Okay, it can be done. It can be done. Man. You know what, I'm going to scroll up in chat because I totally missed Anaran's tabletop RPG. Wait, I better not be too distracted. Paladrun, you subscribed as well. I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you so much. Oh wait, was that one of the It was. Anyway, I'm still going to say a big thank you. I'm trying to scroll up and see. That was a gift sub. Okay. Sand, thank you. Yep, I'm not. Okay, so now I'm not looking at chat anymore. Okay, here we go. Don't get overexcited, Kim, which I just did. And no like match velocity on this one, of course. Yes. Hell yeah. Okay. Now my ship is this way. Nice, thank you. I know, right? That was really gorgeous. Actually, and there was the warp pad, like right there. Oh God. The music, the opening strains of this music remind me of... Okay, so let's take just 1 second to refuel the jetpack. It just reminds me of the... And the sun is getting bigger and harder to avoid. Okay. It is a little bit like... Okay, where's my... Okay, there's the vessel. I've got it marked. Let's go. Thank you. That is what I am doing as well, Man Smith. Let's... We got this. We got this. We can do this. Okay, I've been through the Bramble multiple times. Oh, those fish. Those fish. Okay. All right, we ready? Oh God. Yeah, we're ready. We don't have a choice. We gotta be ready. We're like out of time. Did I just run into the side of it? Life is hard. Did I just... Can we go in here, please? I've got no controls. I've got no controls. No. I have nothing. I would have to exit to repair this thing. All right, you think I can fix it in time? Did I just eject myself? I just ejected myself. Damn it. Get out and fly without the ship. Oh man, I wish I had read chat before I died. Yes, I can jetpack it. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys. The time has come for a 5-minute break. Perfectly timed. So I'm going to, of course, get something to drink, stretch my legs, take a deep breath, come back here, perfectly execute this plan, and we are going to have a party. At the end of this stream, we are going to be celebrating. So we are going to see, well, at least I will be seeing for the first time, man, I really hope so, what is the eye of the universe? What is this? Man, it's going to be great. All right. Taking a break, 5 minutes. See you guys in 5. Apologies for being late. I decided to grab a piece of toast. Okay. Getting back to it. I do apologize. Oof. All right. We're going to perfectly execute this plan. It did go rather well last time, except for the very end when I panicked and just crashed into the bramble. And then forgot that I could... I really didn't feel like I could repair it, but I was willing to give it a try, and then, of course, ejected from the ship. Or the ship was destroyed and I was just in the little pod. I'm fuzzy on the details, but then forgot that I could just jetpack in there, holding the warp core. So none of that was going through my panicked brain at all, that I had other options than just to fly in there. I am wondering... Okay, the bramble does duplicate signals. I did remember that. Go towards the eggs/red light first, then the next right way should be like right on the screen. Okay. All right. We got this. We got this. The first part of the plan went pretty well, actually. I was very pleased with my landing. I was very pleased with getting into the tower, except I did realize that I could perhaps get ahead of the sand stream. The next time around. And then also getting the core went pretty well. There's more time to do this than it can usually seem, which is nice. Oh my god, the sun is so close! Here, let me dive into the sun while I'm patting myself on the back for how well it went last time. Damn. Yep. 5 times. Ha. We know that's a lie. We've only counted 5 times. All right. Doze for a few seconds. We've hit the snooze button here. So they did mention something about finding a way to slow their aging process if they were to wait for the natural disaster. Well, the natural end of the sun. But the very last message, of course, was about the comet, which we know ended their civilization in this solar system. So... You know, the other thing to think about this third mask, right? So I'm thinking about this third mask. Of course, I'm not thinking about what it is I should be thinking about. Thinking about this third mask is that they were designed to pair with... sentient beings. I was going to say Nomai, but then, of course, we have 2 masks that are paired. There we go. Wow, we're already this close? Hell yeah. So they are paired with, we'll just say sentient beings, and not necessarily the Nomai. So... 1 second. I want to read what's going on in chat here. Thank you, Paladrune. I appreciate that. That was a good landing. Sometimes I think about this point that you have reached. Imagine going from not knowing in the slightest what to do in the universe to then having such a strong sense of purpose that you can be aware of only having 22 minutes to live, and yet you are willing to strategically sleep away 5 minutes of that time. I know. Or pretend to sleep. I'm pretending to sleep. Okay, so let's land on the equator or near it. And oh my gosh. Let's get over here. There we go. Yes. Man, I made that special counter because Suki had wanted one for broken ankles. And ever since I made the counter, I don't think I've smashed my ankles even once. Wow, I am here early. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to be here early. Early is better than late. One of the biggest stresses of my life is worrying about being late. Sometimes I almost forget that the Nomai didn't really exist. I have come to truly appreciate them myself. I like the way they think. I like the way that they're not afraid of new things, of things they haven't seen before, encountered before, and their first instinct, their first reaction is to, ooh, what is this? Instead of, ooh, what is this? You know, they want to know, and they're not filled with fear over things that they don't yet understand. So they trust that they are capable of understanding. Yeah, exactly. They are so curious. All right, here we go. That was close. That was very close. All right, so here we go. Because I don't trust myself to make that jump. But I did get over here, I think, a little bit faster. Okay, so get over here. Speedrun. Oh, I'm not good at speedrun. All right, come on, you can do this. You just... Okay, slow down. Do it. You got it. Go up. Now come back a little bit. Okay, go in. Go in. All right, you can do this. Down a little bit. All right, cool. Over, up. Over, down, up, back up, up. 50% fuel remaining. Come on, go down. Go forward. Up. Grab it. Okay, go up again. Okay, you can do this. You can do this. Calm down. Calm down. Stop spinning. Why won't it let me match velocity? Damn it. It went so perfectly last time. I can't read the chat right now. Sorry, you guys. Maybe I should. Get closer, yes. drop the warp core. I better not drop this warp core. I will be severely... ship's already 209 meters away. No pressure. Hey, Thornside, welcome in. No pressure, that's right. Just the weight of the universe on my shoulders and a warp core in my hand. No pressure. I'm feeling no pressure. Okay. And the sun expanding. Okay, so where's my... You know what I forgot to do? Forgot to mark it. Cannot believe this crap. Where is it sparking from? Why is life so hard? I'm hating life right now. That's fixed enough. While I'm standing. All right, let's go. That's not going to be fixed enough. God damn it. I'm hating life. Well, I'm not hating life. Why? Why? Okay, I think that's it, right? Easier to get in space once it's fixed. Hopefully the hatchling doesn't plan on procreating. Does the repair need to happen? There it is. All right. Oh my God. I'm so disappointed in myself. Okay. I am trying to hurry. I am trying to hurry. No pressure, though. Ignore me, I'm just causing trouble while you balance all time and space within your slimy fingers. I remember... I'll tell that story later. It was about going over a mountain pass in the winter, and I was holding the world together with the force of my will. And the driver was trying to get me to relax and take my eyes off the road, and I refused, and finally I snapped, and I turned to him, and I'm telling the story now. I turned to him and I said, "Leave me alone. Quit distracting me. I am holding the world together with the force of my will." I refused to talk to him for the rest of the trip. Well, not for the rest of the trip, but until we were done with that pass. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Thank you. We don't know the Harthians are slimy. That's right. Just because they're amphibious. You are going to make it, am I? I'm not sure. The autopilot's on, and I kind of freaked out and got a bit too far from the sun. And then I told my story about going over the pass near Ure, which is very beautiful, but very just treacherous as hell. Pissed me off that it wasn't in better repair. Thornside, thank you. I'm glad that you believe in me. Alright, let's abort. Let's go in. I just don't want to crash into the side of it again. That was quite a waste. Alright, you guys. Oh god. Here we go. Get down. Please don't crash into it again. Do you hear? Do you hear any fish? Do you hear the fish yet? Yes, I hear the fish. Damn fish. Damn effing fish. Is that them coming after me? I'm afraid to look. Oh, I'm not too afraid to look. Okay. Poof. How far away are they? Do you hear them yet? They're over here. Damn it, come on, you can do it. Just poof. Don't get the fish. Don't. I hear it in the distance. Fuck you, fish. Expletives. Charged in, I escaped those fish. Now I've got these monsters over here as I am running out of time. Okay, I made it in. I rushed it. Okay. I don't see a duplicate signal. I think this is it, right? Okay, and the fish are behind me making that horrible noise. Come on, I don't have much time. Plus, I'm gonna have to effing deal. Oh my god, I'm stressed. I'm gonna have to effing deal with the lack of gravity in there. Why? Why? Of all the places where they don't have their fake gravity set up, where they walk on the ceiling, but they have 2 floors. Okay. Go slow. But my landing gear is damaged. That's okay, we'll just wedge ourselves in there. No, not the landing gear, it's so important now. What? It's important now? Oh, thank you. Okay, you think I'm far enough? All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. And this, no fish have ever come over this way, so I feel pretty good about just charging in and just kind of crashing into the side here. All right, so let's get out. Oh God. Do we have to? We don't have to make it. No, we don't have to make it out of here. Okay, let's go, let's go. Not that way. Let's go this way. Down the tunnel, please. Kim, don't forget how to do this. Please don't forget. I wish I could slow it down. I wish I could slow down time. I want to slow this down so bad. And now we have gravity. Oh my God, we have gravity. Okay. Keep it calm, keep it calm, keep it calm. All right, let's move this over here. Just keep it calm, just keep it calm, keep it calm. Get out of, what are you doing in there? Okay, we have gravity. Thank God we have gravity. What's the pattern? Okay, the pattern, the first pattern is like this. Up, up, here, and then over there. Right? Yes. Do I need another ball over here? Oh shit. How do I get the ball down? Is it just... Okay, cool. All right, let's go over here. Second one. Come here, come here. What are you doing? Second one is... here. Up. So glad we have gravity. Thank you, game designers. Nope. Shit, how do I restart? No. How do I clear this piece of crap? Unselect the nodes. Thank you. Okay, so let's do this. Select. Select. You know what this reminds me of? Okay. Quit panicking. You got this. All right, here we go. Oh my God, I'm so effing close. I almost can't stand it. Okay, I can stand it. Let's do this. And the last one, oh God. What is it? This is like this up here. And then set up like this. And then down. Then up. No, that's unfair. Come on. How do I do it slowly? Down? Oh my God. All right, thank you. Yes, I need to breathe. Should I go out there? You've had a lot of stress, so I'll say time no longer matters. Thank you. Look at how close you were. Was I? How close was I? I feel like I want to go out. Can I go out there to see the... Can I go out to the eye? No, I think I'm running into the window. Maybe the vessel ship we can help. Sorry, I'm not reading this. Escal, wait, I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? Escal, we can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. I didn't read this before. Anana, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? This is the first time I've read through this. The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Everyone were ready to warp. So they warped here. So how did they warp here? How is this happening? Okay, hold on. My mind is blowing a little bit. Okay. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. What is this? That's the eye. Yeah, I did miss this part. I never went down below to look. I did go up above. There's the moon. The quantum moon. Check more above, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to explore because it seems like the thing to do. So glad we had gravity, you guys. So glad we had gravity. Wait, we read these before, though. This is Escal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. Check the middle section more. Do you mean this middle section here? Or the middle near the core I added? Okay, thank you. Which I can't get to now, thank God. I guess I could. Do I want to do that? Now that I'm here, I don't want to do anything that's going to mess it up. I think you read the rest of this here, yes. More will come later to read, but I'm sure you'll read that stuff. Okay, I did read on both walls of that stuff, but I hadn't even been down below before. All right, let's do it. I just feel like it took me so long to get here. I mean, well, of course we're gonna go into it, right? I mean, that's what we're doing, right? We're going into this black hole. I knew it. Holy shit, holy shit. Take your time. Okay, you can't mess anything up from here aside from one very, very tiny thing that doesn't matter, okay? Take your time and enjoy all of this. Thank you. There's the quantum moon. This is amazing. Gravity seems heavy. Gravity seems very heavy. Now is the time for no chat. You guys have been great. Do not feel like you cannot say stuff or make comments, for sure. We are a conscious observer. We are a conscious observer here at the eye. You guys hear that? It's weird. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Thornside. I hear something. I feel like I'm getting to the edge of this. Something. What is happening? What is happening? Thank goodness. Although I wasn't even watching my oxygen. Do you guys see this? Of course you do. There was a tree right there. A tree here. Is that because I'm from Timber Hearth and I need trees, or... I mean, shouldn't... Everything is just moving around me. Not sure what good that did, but it did hold us here for a second. Ah, bummer. Connection lost, I know, right? I'm saddened as well. That was startling, obviously. Follow the signal scope. I just banged. It just banged my thumb on that stone. That stone, scared the crap out of me. I've lost my signal scope. I've lost my... I've lost my, Let's jump in and then see what happens, shall we? Anything? Let's go up into the eye if we can. I don't have a scout. Oh my God. I'm so glad this is being recorded for a VOD I can watch later. I'm gonna jump off. What the hell? The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Harthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. There's no... Is it night? Where's that fish? Didn't there used to be a gravity stone right there? The fish is dead. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. I mean, I won't miss it, but it's still tragic that it will be dead. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Truth. Those are gone. Hold on. Where's that grotto? Isn't this where the... Damn. Okay, thank you. Huh, neat. Not sure if I tried that myself. What did you not try? Okay, so I can't leave this building without coming back in this door. Oh, going into the darkness? Oh, I wanted to see if that grotto... I'm not sure that's really the right word, but where that stone was in the museum. Okay. Read all the plaques. Okay, thank you. I'm not reading this out loud because I've read this a couple of times. And I know we've all read it. Hey, this changed for sure. Wait, what just happened? What did just happen? I went to observe it, and still no Scout. This is one hell of an end game. Sorry, you guys, I'm not keeping up a stream of consciousness, any sort of type of talking right now. I'm probably sitting here with my mouth hanging open. This is one hell of an end game. Damn you, stones. What the heck? That's okay. This is your reward. Enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you. Can hear my own breathing again. This is creepy as heck. Who is this? I wish I hadn't lost my Scout. Do you hear music? I'm loving this. I am loving this. What? Is there a door in? It's total silence. I don't think so. All right. Is there going to be another one? Let's look. See if we can see another signal someplace. All right, let me take a look here. Seems like I should be able to go in there. I want to. Okay. So this is what it's like when a conscious observer enters the eye. And now I'm kind of expecting maybe to find the other instruments that were being played. There was a harmonica being played by one person. Hey, Ryback. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We need, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. I thought they might change position or something if I turn the light off. Wonder if this is Escal and his crew. Okay, hold on. We had a clear signal over here. Drums, that's right, drums. There was drums, there was a harmonica. Hold on. I would normally end the stream in 3 minutes, and I understand if you guys have to leave and have other plans, and that's fine. I'm going to keep playing this and I'm going to keep streaming this because I'm here now and I am entranced. And so it might be a while, I'm just warning you, but the VOD will be published. Okay. The VOD will be published if you want to catch up on it later, if you have to leave. How do I keep losing that signal? Okay, so that was a shock. Boy, that was really something I was hoping to never see again. Right? Oh my God. Okay, let's not lose the signal. Whew. Oh, the jellyfish. Okay, where's the signal? There it is. The harmonica. All right, so wasn't the harmonica played by Feldspar, who was living inside of one of those fish and had directed us to a jellyfish? So maybe that's why those things... thank you for the reminder. Maybe that's why those things showed up at that point. Feldspar, I just thought you were much bigger. Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out. I just had the impression that Feldspar was a much bigger person, actually. Right, he did play the harmonica. I remember that. Well, I did ask for confirmation, but that is what I thought I remembered. He looks like a child, doesn't he? Okay, let's find the others. Let's do this. Trying to remember what the other... Oh yes, some sort of oboe, maybe? I'm not sure what this... The Quiet Shade. Not sure what this instrument is. Across Old Bark. The Quiet Shade, across Old Bark, and the ancient glade. I think I missed something. Okay, hold on. We were following the oboe, or what I'm calling the oboe. That piano-like music goes to the Nomai. Do you mean the Zoom? Thank you for reminding me. So I had forgotten that. Okay, here we go. These skeletons are a little creepy. I mean, not too creepy, but a little off. Oh, I see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is why the telescope was there, to try to remind me to zoom and see what was flying that way. All right. Let's go see who that was. So I have forgotten who had that one, had the drums. Oh, that's right. Hey, Chert. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our star is what ultimately killed us. Oh my God. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. Okay, Feldspar, Chert, Rybeck, Gabbro. Okay. I feel like I need to get out of these trees. Oh my God. This is beyond beautiful. This is beyond beautiful. This is probably, of course, I'm having trouble with the gravity. Did I gather it? No, I missed it. All right, let's try that again. Oh, I did get it? Okay. So I thought I missed it. Hey, Time Pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Maybe a clarinet. Go on, find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. Who are the others? Oh my gosh, if we actually get to talk to these guys, like if they start dancing. You want this instrument song on its own? Yeah. This one here for the Nomai, it's beautiful. Okay, I can't change frequencies. But he said gather the others. Oh. Thank you. No? Let's try this again. I can't look any further up, so... Hold on, hold on. Well, of course we have to go in. Whose shuttle is this? I believe I had this problem with it before. This is a beautiful ending. Oh my God. Who is it? It's Solanum. Huh. I wonder why she's wearing a suit, because they're all wearing suits. Except for, Esker. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. What doesn't happen? Is it time to find out? Yes, it is. This song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. What instrument do I play? That's a huge marshmallow shadow. What do you say then? Should I get out the old harmonica? Yeah. Let's do it. I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Yeah. Okay, I won't let you down. Of course you won't. He's the whistler. Shall I begin? Well then, here I go. Sorry, you guys. This is just so beautiful. This toasted marshmallow. Why did you guys stop playing? I'm glad I'm not alone. Thank you. Okay. What a beautiful game. So lovely, so gorgeous, so wonderful. What a great experience. Man. No tissues handy? What the heck, Kim? I know me. I know myself better than this. I should always have a tissue handy. Oh my gosh. Oof, man. This was really one of the best game experiences I've ever had. I loved. Isn't this just a video game? Why does it make us feel? I know, right? Man, what an experience. What a wonderful, fun, challenging, emotional investment of a game. Oh my gosh. I just loved the whole feeling of it. You know, the being invited to, you know, to be curious, to have wonder, and just really loving these characters and this whole world. I just wish it didn't have to end. God, sorry, you guys. Anyway, wow, what an experience. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I loved it. I wish I could play it again. I wish I could play it again for the first time. Wow, what a thing. The music was wonderful. Just to take myself, let me take a step back and just look at it from a different, like try to get a little bit technical and not be so immersed in the emotions. But it's a beautiful game. The art is wonderful. The music is just perfect for it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll stop apologizing. You're right. There's nothing to be sorry for at all. I mean, I would rather actually have this kind of reaction than to have no reaction, than to be indifferent, right? I remember I had a job once where I was coding and we were all sitting in one cubicle, like we all shared a cubicle. We had our headphones in, and I would be listening to music and I would be like crying while I was coding, and people would be worried about me. I'd be like, no, music is supposed to make us feel this way. And I would rather have this experience and have, you know, these tears flow and have this reaction to it than not have it, than try to separate myself from that experience. I'm just trying to get a little bit of control right now because, you know, I want to be talking without sobbing. Yeah. Stories, music is supposed to make us feel. Exactly. I wasn't as emotional when I did it as I am every time I rewatch it. It's been surreal that way for me. Oh, wow. Interesting. I wonder if when I rewatch, because I will be watching people play it and seeking out people who haven't played it before, you know, so that I can see their reactions to it. And I wonder if I'll have the same reaction. I think it would take a while for it to wear off for me. I think like definitely the first few times that I rewatch this ending, I'll make sure to have a tissue ready for sure. But man, what a thing, right? Oh, I just love it. I I just love it. It was beautiful. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here with me and sharing this experience with me. It really made it so much more special. Wow. Exactly. I still do. You're on. Okay, so what a crazy bunch of ones and zeros. Definitely. They did such a great job with this. And then Anaran says, I'm on a 1-year finish date. You still have the DLC, by the way. And I will be playing the DLC, absolutely. 14.3 billion years later. There's a fun secret to go back to find in the ATP. Okay. Wait, what is ATP? Ash Twin Project. So 1.3 billion years after the end of that universe. What are we looking at here? There's my scout. Oh, I see. I see. So I helped create that by being at the eye of the universe when the universe ended and then maybe was reborn. If I hadn't lost my scout earlier, that wouldn't have happened. Is that specific to... Of course, so that they made that specifically for people that had lost their scout. That is crazy. And if you hadn't found Solanum, the new species wouldn't have existed. Oh, I see. Interesting. Your observation changes the ending. Very cool. Very cool. So very cool. Oh, and you mentioned there were other endings as well. So there's, I could replay it and get a different ending next time, maybe. Explore the different ways that this could end. So if I don't, well, I mean, but pretty much you have to gather everyone. They won't really start until everyone is gathered.